Alright, how we doing today, folks? We are back with another video of the UDL variety, and we're up against our opponent, AP. You already know AP from VDL. I also faced him in ICP this season, and now we're facing him in UDL. You know, we got a 1-2 record against AP. By the way, if y'all are interested, AP stands for uh, angelic person because this man's an angel. Uh, but he's got a scary ass team, including the Terra Regieleki and the Terra Lycanroc. But Meowscarada, Gliscor, Heatran, Weezing G, Primarina, Archelodon, um, Poltegeist, and Spidops. So a little bit of a variety in his squad. But let's see what we brought into him. First up, Takaba, the Araquanid with an HDB set. Sticky Web, Surf, Endeavor, and Mirror Coat. It's just a really good set into him. I want to get webs up because I can spin block pretty well against his squad, so that's the major plan there. Next up, we got Assault Vest, Aoi Todo, the Annihilate. And this thing is mostly designed so that way I can eat hits against the Regieleki if it tries to come in against me. It also fights the Wheezing Galar, so Assault Vest just worked out really well. Next, we got Rika, the Alolan Ninetales, with a light clay set. I accidentally brought this with Snowcloak. It was supposed to be brought with Snow Warning. I fucked up. Really, interesting stat spread. Didn't matter because I fucked up. Aurora Veil, because I fucked up. Moonblast, Freeze Dry, and Extra Sensory. Chosu, the Clodsire, cute little fella. We brought it with a Mental Herb this week, Water Absorb set, so that way I could check the Primarina. It's also just so I can. Mental Herb is, I believe it was for Taunt. That sounds right. Toxic, Recover, Earthquake, and Poison Jab. So, next up, Sukuna, the Landorus Eye, Terra Water, Life Orb, Sand Force, because I fucked up twice. And Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Nasty Plot, and Psychic. Nasty Plot was really nice into this team. It let me set up as long as let me sweep as long as I had the sticky webs up. So I thought that Nasty Plot might be worth it if I could get webs up. But however, I fucked up. Terry Farah Iron Thorns. This was the only thing I brought that could actually check the Lycanroc. The Lycanroc as a Terra Captain is super threatening, and my team was very weak to it, so I had nothing super great that I could bring in against it to eat hits. So I brought a Terra Fairy set, and it's defensive as hell. Bulky Boy leftovers with Volt Switch Rocks, Supercell Slam, and Ice Punch. But that's a squad I'm bringing into AP, and let's see how we do. Alright, folks, how we doing today? We are up against AP for our week, and he has a Terra Icy Lecky, which is predictable, and a Terra Fighting Lycanroc, which was not predictable, but I was expecting Lycanroc to show. I just wasn't positive on the Terra type. No Heatran, no Weezing, which basically means my Hazards gets to stay up, because Weezing could remove them in theory, but I don't think he will. His lead is probably Gliscor, and I think I'm just gonna go Takaba, because I don't think I'm just gonna try and Hazard stack this match, to be completely honest with you guys. I thought it might be good against him. I just kind of like it in this matchup. And I'm a firm believer in my squad. So, I know that my boy Araquanid can live pretty much any hit from an Aleki. I guess choice specs might be an issue. Nah, no issue. Electroshock could be a problem here, in theory, for this build. Ooh, I didn't consider that. These are good questions. Do I think he electroshots turn 1? I don't. I don't think he does it. I'm gonna call AP's bluff. And if he electroshots me turn 1 with the power herb, I might cry. But to be seen. What build are we looking at here? Draco Meteor? I should live that. Yeah, I live that handedly. Drops it down to 136. Which means that he did around 60% to me, which means he is definitely a special attack invested mon. Now I think I'm gonna go Clodsire. Yeah, because Clodsire should let me set up Ariana. That's the Prim. This is actually perfect for me, because I'm a water absorb. Claude set. This is perfect, dude. What doesn't get hit by Toxic Orb on this team? Arch and Gliscor. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Toxic Spikes here. Because he's gonna surf, assuming that he can hit me. He's gonna find out real quick that he can't hit me. And then I'm gonna have a layer of Toxic Spikes. And then I'm gonna have a second layer of Toxic Spikes because he's not gonna switch out turn 1 here. That's my ideal situation. I think I'm reading AP decently. Oh. Whoopsies. Oh, well that pimps. I guess he read me, but still not really. I guess he didn't want to take a poison jab, like, which that's fair. What's his play here, though? I guess he could be a Sword Stance variant with Earthquake. Earthquake does do a decent chunk to Claude. Cat wants to get in. Come on. Alright, the cat is inside. I think I'm just free to go into Rika here. I guess he could Stone Edge, which would be unfortunate for me. But I didn't really think that through, did I? And that didn't set hail. I'm not snow warning. Oops. I checked over this team so many times and I've never checked my ability. I'm an idiot. He doesn't stay in. He's gonna switch, so I'm gonna go for the double as well. Does anything happily actually take a freeze try? I guess he could bring Arch in. I don't really need this Mon since I fucked it up. I'm just gonna Moonblast. I'm actually so upset right now. That's so brutal for me. That's really good damage though. I'm glad I made that prediction. I'm not gonna let him rapid spin up. so I'm gonna go into Toto here. Man, that is fucking awful. I cannot believe that I fumbled that hard. Man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, the good news is that Toto's gonna eat whatever he's like tries to hit me with. Probably a Volt Switch is my guess. He's teared it now, but nothing kills the Annihilate. Oh, great. Alright, we had a little interruption, but we made it back to our location, as God intended. So we're gonna move right into it. We know what his next move is. He's going to terastalize. We didn't see what move he clicks. He saw that I switched though, so let's see what he clicks. And hopefully nothing too devastating for me. I don't think he has anything, to be fair, that is super devastating into me though. Volt Switch. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to have. A good crit for him. 275. Yeah, that's unfortunate crit, but, you know, that's how it rolls. And now we are at a spot where I think Lycanroc might just come in for free. Which is a bit scary into me. Ariana, no, that's the Primarina. I do get a free flip turn off on this thing. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So, yeah, I'll go for the flip. I'll go for the U-turn. My Rage Fish is at base 100. Yeah, no, even if this thing's Scarf, I should U-turn. Yeah, perfect. A little bit of chip might go a long way. And Clodsire is my go-to every single time against this thing. I guess Psychic Noise could hurt, but I doubt he Psychic Noises. Oh! I didn't even think about Ice Beam. That was a really good call by him. That is unfortunate for me. I think I'm gonna go into Ninetales Alola here. And that's gonna take 75% from Rocks. Is that Specs? That might be Specs damage. Because that Ice Beam just did a hell of a lot. Ice Beam. Yeah, that thing's Specs for sure. Because that did 25%. Choice Specs. Yeah, for sure, Choice Specs. I kind of have a free Moonblast here. Freeze Dry is probably the safer play though. Because it doesn't allow for anything really in... What does he want to go here against me? Lycanroc probably. I live another Ice Beam. I'm gonna... Okay, that's actually a really big special attack drop for me. But, you know what, we call that even, because I did get a... He did crit me earlier. And then... What? Moonblast once again is just free. And that picks up the kill on the Primarina. At this point, I think I'm okay with Ninetales dropping. Maybe I'm not. No, I think between Ice Punch and Surf, like between like Araquanid and like the rest of the crew, I think I should, like, Lando, Araquanid, and Thorns should be able to take out the Gliscor. And yeah, there's no world where I can let this just set up on me. Not HDB as well, so we know he's got a -1 speed. So he doesn't happily take a Moonblast. I guess he could have Celorock, which is fine. But I'm just going to click the Moonblast, because if he wants to try and predict the switch, I don't want to really let him just get that for free. I do think that I'm in a powerful position overall. Whew. God, that is such a good shiny. I love the blue on that thing. Yeah, a Celorock, which is perfectly fine. I figured he might go with that, but I realistically just could not let that thing just come in for free and get a kill. Hurt by its poisoning. That's fine. 181. I'm at 39% on the... Okay, so if he's not choice banned, he can't kill me with anything if I were to go into Clodsire, I don't think. So I'm going to go Clodsire. Oh, actually, after Rocks, Crunch is a roll to kill against me. I'm going to go for the Recover. Didn't even consider Psychic Fangs. I'm going to keep it real with you, chat, which is kind of stupid of me because I literally said that Psychic Fangs was probably coming. And it's Life Orb, too. I also did not calc that. I'm such an idiot. Well, you know, we all make mistakes. You could have Ice Fangs. Hikari is just the play here. He's Terra fighting, so I'm just going to Terrastalize and go Fairy here. And I want to know, do you guys think I could Volt Switch here? Or does he just go into the Gliscor? If he goes into the Gliscor, that's a really good call by him. But I don't think he will. Yeah, that's just Arch. Which, that one I can't touch at all. So I'm fine with just getting the Terra off and switching out. And with Lando at this current moment, I can one-shot an Assault Vest or Celadon. Stamina. Yeah. That's fine, that's fine. I have to check something. Celadon. Yeah, it doesn't really have a play in the Lando. He could be Shucka. Could be Shucka. $285. We know he's got a higher special attack. I think. Yeah. Okay, free Nasty Plot. I'm so sick. If it's not HDB on the Meow, I think I got it. Yeah, because Psychic is free onto this guy. U-turn. Stealth rocks. And U-turn. I gotta play close attention. What's coming out? Reggie? It's HDB. Yeah, that means I just have to go back into Toto here. He gets a free Volt Switch off. That's gonna suck. Or he has to Terra Ice. Yeah, which I eat this. Ooh, I did not eat that as well as I thought I would. Is this Choice Spec? It's so Choice Spec. I might not eat another. Terra Blast might actually kill me here. And if it does, that's no good. Yeah. But this thing is definitely now Choice Specs confirmed. I guess I could have saved Annihilate, but there was really no point at this point, I don't think. I think I can go into Takaba here since I know it's Choice Specs. And I can just click Surf here, I think. I think the only thing that doesn't happily I guess our Chowdon eats it. Maybe I just Endeavor. If he goes into Meow or Arch, I guess that really sucks for me, but he wasn't Specs? He was not Specs. What the hell? How did he do so much damage? Oh, he's Modest. I just calced so wrong. I'm such an idiot. No, that still doesn't make sense. How did Terra Blast do so much? Gliscor, dead. What in the hay? Oh man. And that Rapid Spin's gonna be huge for this late game. I think he's won. I guess in theory Iron Thorns can still beat this thing, but just a Thunderbolt just does so much to me. Supercell Slam or Ice Punch? Volt Switch threatens the kill here anyways, so yeah, he's going to go for the Volt Switch, so I'm going to go for my Volt Switch. And then, yeah, Meowscarada just kills Lando anyways. If he goes Meow, but he doesn't. Which means I do have a free Earth power. Oh man. Well, I've definitely lost this one. A couple of misplays and a misbring, but AP also just played so well. He's just AP's such a good battler. How much is Earth Power doing to? Do I predict his switch? Is the question. And does he switch into Meow? I think I have to play for the prediction, and I Scarf. That was actually such a good bring. That's a Scarf Archelodon. That was a really good bluff by him earlier, too. Damn. Well, good bring by him. Well played, AP. And, GG next. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously not the results we were looking for. However, we'll get back. We gotta hop back on that horse. This team's pretty solid, so I think I can still go 7-1 with it. Either way. But once again, GG to AP. Thank you to my friends for helping me out with the team building, and I hope y'all have a wonderful evening.